Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Hey, good morning, everybody. How we all doing today? See. A little bit late to the desk here. Kind of dealing with a bit of an issue with my truck last night. I ended up getting to bed really late, so thought it would be a better idea to not rush it in the morning and wake up tired and make some poor decisions. So looks like I missed a pretty nice sell-off this morning. We kind of bounced up a bit, rolled over, all at that key level, the 4-6s. Had this guy on my chart for a long time now. Had a pretty rough day yesterday. Yesterday's morning session, I'm guilty. I overtraded, revenge traded, oversized, unfortunately. So I ended up racking up a $3,000 losing day yesterday. So gonna reassess, and try not to make the same mistakes as yesterday. Hey Keith, good morning. How you doing? But I did get home pretty late last night, and I was sat down at the charts to update my levels, and I saw a really nice trade play out, which I took, and ended up making 1,800 in the overnight session there. So kind of recovered a big chunk of my loss from Monday. So pretty good, not bad. Let's see here. Get my lucid going here.
Music licensing.
What's going on? Lucid's a little slow right now.
Artlist.io. Artlist.io.
Not sure what's going on here, but this gonna work?
Music licensing reimagined.
Looking like I can't seem to get into my Lucid account for some reason. Maybe we got a bit of an issue.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
There we go. All right, so here's the trade that I took yesterday. I had got home pretty late. What time is this? It's like 23. So this is like 9 or 10 p.m. 10 p.m. right here. 23:45. So almost midnight.
Reimagined.
As we kind of pulled up nicely, we sort of like poked our head out of the top of this trend line, and we left a nice bearish bullish fair value gap here. If you go back to the 5 anyways, it probably looks a little cleaner. So I entered with 6 contracts total here long. 6 contracts here long as it pulled back into this fair value gap. And we had a nice breakout, so I ended up covering 5 up at 663, sort of in this area. We sort of formed another fair value gap. I had 1 contract left. We got a nice little pullback here, so I added into the trade on this pullback to the retest of the trend line. And as we popped it back up here, I ended up selling the rest of them at 665.50. So made a quick nice $300 there across all 6 of my Lucid accounts. So it was a pretty decent trade. But yeah, ended up losing $3,000 on Monday and making $1,800 last night. So not very happy with my trading on Monday. Put $67 in this account too, actually, last night. I think I took a small winner in this account last night also. I don't know what it is, but I seem to be having more success in the after hours session than I do in the New York session. So here we are, we're breaking down currently, sort of breaking out of this little flag pattern that I had put here. We have initial balance here down at
licensing reimagined.
So we'll set our initial balance here line. So this is our IB low. And we'll be patient here to see what this price action plays out for us. Looks like the buyers are holding this level right now. This typically is somewhat of a bearish pattern when you have rising price like this. Probably usually going to roll over here. So we'll be patient here and see what kind of plays out. We could stick a low day VWAP on right here. That's that low candle.
Music licensing reimagined.
Make that guy black. So if we can get a nice closure, a nice take of that, we could try a little bit of a long here. It would be a tight scalp because we are overall pretty bearish right now.
Artlist.io.
Pretty high volume here. What do we got on the trading view, or sorry, book map? Looks like we got some orders up there at 66.25. Overall, the largest orders are down at 6,600, which is kind of just below the initial balance here. So what I wouldn't mind seeing actually is a nice little sweep up here and then a big rejection. And then that would kind of give me the confidence to take a short again here back down towards the 6,600 level. Trying to not be too biased here, one direction or another. Relatively, we're pretty bearish, right? Obviously, since we've been heading lower all morning, sort of. You know, I thought we'd be in a little bit of a better position, and this could be sort of to take out these longs, because we did get an announcement from a Fed yesterday stating that they're going to lower interest rates by another 25 basis points. So that was kind of keeping me a little bit more bullish later in the day. And we did have pretty clean climb there. Obviously, we did end up rolling over and heading lower there. But hey, Zara, good morning. Are you still thinking about taking some more trades? I think you've probably done pretty good already, eh?
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Pretty nice little rejection there off that low day VWAP there. Like I said, we got those orders down at 66.05 and 6600 here, which is kind of lining up with IB low area.
Artlist.io.
See how this candle goes here. Got a minute and a half left on this candle, so
Artlist.io.
not really getting any move further here. Look at this 3-minute chart. Yeah, today was great so far. Many actually may actually stay till the close. Oh, nice. Are you feeling like we're a little heavy today still, or you think we might be getting a bounce here pretty soon? We are kind of coming up to initial balance here, so.
Artlist.io.
That low day VWAP was definitely the entry area. We have some sort of news here in 10 seconds. What do we got? Fed Barkin speaks.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, definitely no longs until lunch. I was hoping we'd get some sort of a fair value gap present here, but not that lucky. And sort of looks like we've been stuck in this range here. But yeah, if we can start heading to a new low, you know, if we get a nice break the low here, there we go, guys. So that's initial balance there, and they're coming down to those orders at 6,600. And boom, we took those out right away. Look at that. Blasted right through there. Where did they pull it? I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah, we hit those orders. There's about, you know, 400 or 500 sold at that price there. Looks like some more are coming on below at 65.95. Kind of feel like it might be a little bit of FOMO if I'm jumping in here now, obviously. It's just ripping lower here. And yeah, good thing we didn't jump in right away there. Let's wait for this candle to close here and look for an entry on a fair value gap or a retest of the IB low. We'll stick on the 3-minute for now. So obviously we are forming something like this will probably end up being the fair value gap in the end. We'll see how the next candle plays out here on the 3-minute.
Artlist.io.
Hard to take this trade down here. I mean, obviously it looks like we're pretty heavy, like we're going to make new lows, but if this decides to come up and start printing higher, it could be a failed auction on the IB, right?
Music licensing reimagined.
So there is this fair value gap right here, which obviously we missed because we weren't here, but look at that. That was definitely a beautiful entry in there.
Artlist.io.
Let's go back to 3 here. Didn't really present on the 3. Like there's a sliver there on the 3-minute.
Artlist.io.
The 21 EMA has been sort of the good line in the sand there too, as you can see on this area. Also lining up sort of with the bearish fair value gap there. Holding price down. We wicked up to it there. Would have been another potential entry on that 21 EMA. So let's see if they're gonna leave a fair value gap or not here. Let's go on the 5.
Artlist.io.
So how many points have we moved here today, guys? This is a pretty huge movement. $85 points, eh? 1.29%.
Artlist.io.
Just gonna get my VWAPs on here since I'm late this morning. How many points is that on NQ, guys? 450 points, guys.
Licensing reimagined.
We moved 450 points on NQ lower today already. What a day. I really didn't see that coming after that, I would say, bullish news yesterday about them talking about cutting rates again. Usually that's pretty bullish for stocks and everything, right? Gold finds some support at the 200 EMA.
Artlist.io.
And previous day VWAP. All right, so there goes that fair value gap. So look at that played out, hey, the failed auction. Doesn't mean we're completely failed. Still hard for me to forget the fact that we got that news yesterday about the rate cut, right?
Artlist.io.
Look at that bounce, guys. 15 points there. Like, maybe this is kind of the draw on liquidity right now, back up into this fair value gap here.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Hard to take trades down here, guys. Pretty volatile price action. No real clear reason as to why we're chopping down here, other than the fact that we did take those orders at 6,600, and then
Music licensing reimagined.
maybe that was a bunch of buyers getting in long, slapping it back up. Some people still covering here from this. So how long is this bounce going to last here? Is kind of like the question right now, right? So this is a break. But if we end up rolling over and coming back down, like let's say we get a nice closure here, we kind of like play around up here a bit, and then we come down and invert this bullish fair value gap that we might leave here, that could definitely say we're going to go retest the lows, right? We closed right above the lower day VWAP there.
Artlist.io.
Buyers looking pretty strong. Volume is decent. Trying to push it up a bit here more.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Man, buying the IB low would have been the play there, but that's pure hindsight, right? I mean, after we got this wick, I mean, could have been a little bit more in this idea that this is going to work. Push down with a really solid close down there below IB low. Then an indecision candle, then a bullish hammer, a little more indecision, and then boom. Rocketing up here. Sheesh. What do we got here in these? This one 5-minute candle is 20 points, and we're up 30 points since the lows in the last, like, what, 7 minutes? We're at that 21 EMA here. So let's see, we could think about even a potential short entry here up in this fair value gap if we get up there again. But, you know, it's pretty hard to do that when we've really just ripped higher here so much.
Artlist.io.
And then we have all these sort of like equal highs up here.
Music licensing reimagined.
So this could be our draw on liquidity, and also the 4-6s, right? 4-6s are such a key level there. So what we should probably be waiting for is if we get a closure above this fair value gap, then we can take a trade in this area to go higher. But until then, it's kind of hard to say. Let's see what happens here at when we get up to this price. Our previous day low is 66.35. Still a little bit off. 35.50. We had an old double bottom from way back. Where was that?
Music licensing reimagined.
On the, I think it was the daily chart double bottom at way back on October 16th and October 14th.
Artlist.io.
Sheesh, guys, we're looking like we're not stopping here on this move higher.
Music licensing reimagined.
They at least are going to be coming up to this 36.38 area. 18 seconds here on this candle. Let's see what we get out of this next candle here.
Artlist.io.
Got about 10 points there left. So keep an eye on a retest here of the 9 and the low day VWAP here. So we did create this full fair value gap here too, which is pretty nice. So this could be the entry place. Hey Dad, good morning. I'm gonna try a little long here. I'm just gonna put my stops at the bottom of this fair value gap. See if these bulls are gonna push us higher here a bit. Kind of want to get up, you know, sort of up to the bottom of this range here, so 34, 35. So let's put our, we'll just put our TP here at 10 points. Maybe that's all the pullback we're going to get on that fair value gap, but it's just been so strong here for the last few minutes. It's hard for me to not take that long there as we touched that fair value gap and we were holding that low day VWAP there, even though it's not even the new, there's a new low day VWAP actually, but see if we can't get this bounce here a little bit higher.
Artlist.io.
So we have orders up at 35.
Music licensing reimagined.
See if the bulls can get us back going here. Since we're in, we'll take a look at the 3-minute chart here.
Artlist.io.
Need to sort of break this trend line here to the top side.
Music licensing reimagined.
But they're struggling a bit here. We got these wicks back over here. Okay, there we go. Starting to get a little move here. I'm gonna add one here. Laughed Egg killing it with the options, eh? Done in the first hour. Nice.
Artlist.io.
So I might put my stop in here, get ready to drop it in case we pull back drastically here. But looking pretty bullish so far. Let's keep a move going here, boys. I'll just leave it to the bottom of this candle for now.
Music licensing reimagined.
Don't want to get a quick wick and then be out of the trade too fast here, so see if we can't get up in here, this area. Let's set up a couple limit sell orders here, see if we can't get tacked out on the way up here. Let's try to take this one there. See if we pop up a bit more here. Let's try to take this guy right here. Okay. Stop to break even. See if we can't get the rest of it to show up all the way up at the top here. Lock in those, lock in that W. Let's go limit sell one more. Right up at the top here. Try to take this guy here. Here we go, we're out there. Stop, still break even. Are we gonna get the TP here? Come on, let's go, boys. So far, a pretty nice trade, guys. Liking the support that we found there at that VWAP. Come on, pop it up. We're almost there.
Artlist.io.
Okay, I'm gonna bring up my stop here now that we're getting so close to it. Stops in place there. There we go. We took it out. Beautiful. Very nice trade there. That was an easy peasy trade. So 160, 170 bucks there.
Music licensing reimagined.
Played out just like we were thinking here. Failed auction at the IB. You know, waited for the fair value gap to form. Took an entry as we retested the top of the fair value gap and held it. went long, added in the move up there, started scaling out as we sort of getting up to close to the target, and final target was hit. So happy about that. Finding a little bit of resistance now at the previous day low. So this is kind of the area where I would be trying to be out before this, because you never know what's going to happen here. This could be sort of the lower high before we make a move lower, right? So happy with that trade, guys. Definitely a good one.
Music licensing.
Locking it in the 50K account. I'm in some pretty big drawdown on this guy. I only had about $600 drawdown left, so now we're up to $800 drawdown. So got to get a couple more bangers like that, locking in those trades. Looking like we are forming another bullish fair value gap here, but like I said, I'm not that interested in trading in this area up here. I would think about maybe taking a short here, because we have been relatively bearish all day, but they might. Let's see what happens if they end up taking out these highs, right? These equal highs here, with like kind of a expansive candle, one that like pops up really nice, we form like a nice big wick, and we end up getting a closure sort of inside this fair value gap. And if we end up kind of rolling over out of the fair value gap, we could think about trading back down to the lows, because obviously we are pretty bearish, you know, like we're lower than the low in the overnight session. We did pop up nicely and then rolled over again. So overall, we've been in a pretty long-term bearish channel, or bearish downtrend, right? So
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
there we go. We just took those equal highs there, guys. From those, that was definitely the draw on liquidity there, trying to get up here to stop some people out. There's probably a whole bunch of short traders that were putting their stop in this area.
Artlist.io.
That trade plan really played out to the T, guys.
Music licensing reimagined.
So let's see what happens here. Let's see. What I'd like to see is us to pop up nicely on this candle. Still have a minute and a half, and then get a nice rejection with a closure inside this gap, and then if we can start to roll over again, that would be looking pretty good for us to go back to the lows.
Artlist.io.
And adversely here, guys, if we, let's go to the 5. So this is a 5-minute gap. If we get a closure above this, this will be inverted, right? So you never know. We could actually be heading back up here. This is one of those days where we don't have any news creating this huge sell-off, right? What a clean sell-off it was. I mean, after we sort of rejected this trend line here, it just went so far down. So this seems sort of like, you know, like we had a accumulation here, you know, like we had some accumulation in here. We manipulated that and then we distributed lower. Now they're just gonna bounce us back up. We have quite a bit of ways up to the point of control, so we have an 80% set up here still too, guys. So
reimagined.
let's get some of these guys up here. Could have held on there, hey guys. Like, look at that. You know, I was selling just to front run those orders up at the 66.30 area, front run in the 30 area, and then look at that. We just blasted right through it. Could have like held for another 15 points or so. I think I captured about 10 points max there. Obviously, we can't ever get it all, and hindsight's 2020, but still killing the options. Sorry, I didn't end up reading your whole message there.
Music licensing reimagined.
Got in the first hour. Funny how I always made my profits in the opening 45 to 60 minutes and blow it during the day. Now it's real money. I just close the account after. Nice. Yeah. Great job. Yeah, when you know it's your money in your account and you could withdraw it anytime, it's much easier to hold on to it, right? Whereas you're in a prop firm, you're like, well, I want to get to that payout, right? So I want to take another trade. I want to get a win, right? So I can put more into that account so I can get that payout. And yeah, that is kind of the drawdown, right? That's the tough part.
Music licensing reimagined.
Still have room to the midnight open price, which is 66.61. Still 10 points up. Not going to jump in on this though, on this kind of running candle here. We do have this another fair value gap right here, a bearish one from earlier. So obviously this one's going to be inverted.
Music licensing reimagined.
Oh, there's a really nice fair value gap on the 1 minute down here, guys. Look at this. Did we got a closure below it though, or no? Okay, so we set this bearish fair value gap here. We rejected off it a couple times, right? And then we ended up getting this closure. So this was our entry, actually would have been the ideal entry. And then look at that. Since then, we just boom all the way up. Let's go back to the 5 here.
Music licensing reimagined.
So did we invert that there? We did invert that fair value gap, guys. So this is now an inverted fair value gap also on the 5 minute. So thinking about trying to take a long in here. Let's see. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but we're in. I accidentally clicked the wrong item there. We're only in one though, so I'm not going to be I was just thinking we might get a deeper pullback here still. But what do we have? Midnight opens up at 6,061, so we can sort of front run this for a target of 59. So it could be, you know, roughly 8 points up there. I'm actually gonna try to I don't know what I did there, guys. What did I do there? All right. Well, I was actually short accidentally. That makes sense. I don't know what I was doing there, but I lost 18 bucks on that trade. That's so bad. I didn't even, I accidentally clicked the wrong button when I was trying to set up my order there. And then I didn't even realize I was actually short there when I was thinking I was trying to get into a long. Whew. Well, I guess I cut it quick for a small loss on the good side. Jeez, what am I doing here, guys?
Artlist.io.
That was an oopsies. I tried to add to it, and because I thought I was long, tried to add to it, and I sold the position. What the heck?
Music licensing reimagined.
See if we can't get a pullback to the overnight VWAP here. On the 15, we did print a nice 15-minute bullish fair value gap here also on this candle. So we do have quite a bit of room potentially for a pullback. Like this. Too many boxes on my chart here, but you get the idea.
Music licensing reimagined.
So if we can get a pullback, and if we can seem to like hold the 66.43 level, we could attempt on taking a long here, just sort of in this area. Looking like we want to go higher here though. Finding quite a bit of resistance here at this level. There we go. Took out that level now. 66.60 up there. That's where the midnight open is, right? 66.61. All right, so we're getting a bit of a pullback here now.
Music licensing reimagined.
It's a 15-minute candle here. Let's see the 5 back here. Looking decently strong though. What I meant to do is go limit buy, but somehow I clicked something else there. I must have hit market sell, I think.
Artlist.io.
Because I do that sometimes where I'm like, try to like click it. Like I was trying to not do the order. I tried to click off to like close it, but I guess I hit the sell button there. Okay, so we did pull back into that gap there. Too bad I didn't cut that that short right now. Holding that fair value gap here. Pretty big wicks though up there. So a little not ready to take this long. Excuse me. What time do we got? 8:30.
Music licensing reimagined.
I'm gonna export this trade real quick, get into my TradeZella. Make my day even better here, guys. Recovering that big L from yesterday. see here. Top one futures, 50K.
Artlist.io.
Dashboard.
Music
So
licensing reimagined.
right at 2K now on the day, basically. Too bad I took that little loss in this evaluation account. This is a 25K top one futures evaluation account. Looking pretty strong here, guys. See if we can get a little bit of a pullback here. Try to get an entry. But it looks like it wants to go without us right now.
Artlist.io.
We'll try one long here. Gonna keep it a tight stop though, and we're front running those orders at 60.
Music licensing reimagined.
See if we can start popping up here. Come on, let's go, boys. Let's go, buys. Midnight open, here we come. Not looking very good right now. Looking like we're getting rejected up there. Let's see. We're gonna take another attempt at it here. We got orders at 58 and 60. My entry's at 55. A little bit of a low entry. Might actually add on this little pullback here. Just one more contract. Oh, missed it. Missed it.
Music licensing reimagined.
Don't really want to add another contract way up there if I'm gonna. Would have liked to get one in this area. I think we're gonna pop it here, guys. I think they're gonna pop this up here. I'm actually gonna give it a little more space here. Feels like we're gonna just rip right through these orders here. I'm gonna start trailing up here. Come on, let's go, let's go. Put our stop at least to break even here. I get tapped out. Yeah, we're out. Should have left it up higher. Was trying to let it run a bit more without having the risk on, but that wasn't the right decision. Anyways, break even on that trade. Should have left my TP where it was. Hey, I shouldn't have messed with it. Would have been out on made like about 20 bucks on that trade, but instead I made $1.25. No harm, no foul though.
Artlist.io.
See if we're gonna get a bit more of a pullback here or not. We got 10 seconds left on this candle. Let's see how this closes here. Let's see if they close it below this. Then we're gonna be sort of paying attention to this 15-minute fair. So we did not close below there on the 5-minute there. So we might end up pulling back here and retesting a little bit lower. We have this fair value gap also on the 5-minute, right from here to here. Right, so we're kind of hitting that midpoint right there. Maybe I missed my entry there.
Artlist.io.
Missed that 5-minute fair value entry there, I think. Right, that was this one right here. Perfectly 50% of that fair value gap was our entry.
Music licensing reimagined.
Right, look at that, almost exactly to the 50% point of the fair value gap. Bounced up there. We would have got that 45 up to 52, 7 points right there. let's see how this plays out here.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Hey, morning,
Hey.
afternoon.
Afternoon. I was just coming in here for a bit to check on you and see what the heck was going on.
Yeah, just took a nice long there off a fair value gap down here at this after we started reversing there.
Nice.
And I was targeting 660. I choked myself out with a stop there, but took a break-even trade on this last 5-minute candle, not the one we're on, but the one before that.
All right.
So yeah,
Good stuff. Good stuff.
not bad.
Yeah, I tried getting the stream going this morning and nothing was working.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I opened it up, I got everything set, started streaming, and was talking to myself for a solid 5 minutes before I even realized that nothing was going through.
Huh. Yeah, I did. When I logged in, it did tell me something about some cloud something or other issue. When I was
Cloud
at the stream. So
yeah, Cloudflare has been an issue.
interesting. So yeah, so I'm up 2K today. So
All right.
yeah.
So that's better than yesterday.
Yeah, I would say so.
Music
And they've been all really
licensing
clean.
reimagined.
Nice clean trades.
Good.
Trying to just reset. And they've been longs because I guess I've been reading the longs a little bit better than I've been reading the shorts. So I'm surprised that we had ended up having such a bearish day because, yesterday they announced that we were going to get the 25-point basis cut.
Yeah, there's some other fun stuff going on though.
Is there? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we got people voting on Epstein file stuff. We got a bunch of the info coming out from when the government was shut down as well, and that's on Thursday, I believe. So, I was kind of expecting it to be a little bit bearish, but I ended up making some money on the shorts.
Nice.
And then looking at my personal account that I'm still holding stocks in, that's down like 12 grand for the day.
Yeah.
So that's a kick in the sack.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully you got a little bit of recovery though now since we're kind of almost back to the opening price here. Like opening price was 66.57 on ES, which is basically where we're rejecting. So
it is. Yeah, it's a little bit up, but not by much.
Yeah, but obviously we've been selling off for about 3, 4, 5 days now. So
yeah. So I mean, in total, I'm in the negative in my stock account. So
yeah,
I've been very tempted to just have everything in a cash position at the end of every day.
Yeah, you were saying that the other day there, and but obviously hard to just sell it if it's in a loss position, right? Especially if it's an option, you have still months of time on that option, like.
And that is the problem.
Yeah. So it's like you're not in serious trouble, but you're dealing with drawdown, which sucks. Right?
Yeah. I mean, right now I am in a gold long with 7 micros, so that's helping me out a little bit.
So you had that those orders way down there, didn't you?
Yeah, I had where was that order? I can't even remember where it got picked up.
Been climbing pretty nicely though, hey, in the last day and a half, sort of. Gold has.
It was at 4,008.
Oh,
So-
nice. Yeah,
So that's a decent position to be in.
for sure.
But that's not my stock account. That's my it's my futures account.
Oh, gotcha. Like your cash futures account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep those separated just because for my own sanity more than anything. I like to know where I'm losing and where I'm winning. And just
Yeah.
to make it easy on myself.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Yeah. Two different styles of trading and stuff, right? So don't want to
Yeah.
intertwine all that. Opening up account and seeing a red number and then trying to trade futures on it, maybe not the best idea, right?
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna
Artlist
sit here and trade an account I'm down 12 grand on and see if I can pull that back up. No, it's not worth the effort.
Yeah,
It's not worth the mental stress.
for sure. Yeah, I have a bank appointment this morning, so I wasn't gonna stick around too much longer here. 9. We'll see how the price action goes, but like 9 or 9:15 or something. Because I got my appointments at 11. I got to go pick up my mom. So I don't know. I guess you saw my message, but
Yes,
I went to grab some food last night, and then I pulled out of the. They're like, oh well, the fries aren't ready, so you got to park up front. We'll bring it out to you. And then there's like this one of those large speed bumps, right? So I pulled up on it with like the 2 front tires and then went to reverse into the parking stall. And because, the truck was kind of like on an angle, that when I put it into reverse, the right rear tire just started spinning a little bit and then it grabbed because of the angle that the truck was sitting at. And then, then the right rear tire is like going clink, 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 clink as I'm backing up. I'm like, what the heck? So I drive forward and it like kind of stopped, and then I backed up again and it did it again. So then after the fries came out, I was like, okay, well maybe it realigned itself or whatever the problem was, because four-wheel drive or something. But then when I went to go out right, I turned right and then it started clinking all over again, like clink, 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 clink. So
sounds like a wheel bearing issue.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Yeah. So I pulled it up and I parked it in like the parking lot there. And then I was kind of like shaking the tire, and there's clearly a little bit of play, and it shouldn't be moving around at all, right? Like making a clinking noise and some play in there. So I had to wait for the tow company to come and get it. And that was a headache. So my truck's at the dealership. I should actually be calling them right now, to be honest. I gotta follow up with them because I need I'm pretty sure it's warranty, and then they're gonna give me a courtesy car, but it's like they just use a rental company over there.
Oh, okay.
So I better give
So you gotta go pick up a rental.
Yeah, but I got that bank appointment first. So I got my mom's car right now. I picked her up, or she picked me up, and then I drove her home. She forgot to leave the car keys with me. Right? She forgot the car keys, to leave the car keys in the car. And then I got back down to the tow truck, turned the car off, and right as I hit the button, I'm like, oh no, where's the keys? So I couldn't start the car again. So I had to send an Uber up there to get her and bring her back with the keys. Yeah, so it was a headache last night, but
So you're just having a rough week this week, aren't you?
yeah, especially just yesterday, right? Yesterday was just not a good day. But hey, I did go. One thing that Behind the Charts podcast, they were talking about, like somebody in there was saying kind of like, well, when you have a bad day trading, that's a good day to go like treat yourself.
Yeah.
So I went and got a 1-hour foot massage after I left the desk, and and that just kind of like totally relaxed me and made me feel better about everything. So I do like that idea. I'm gonna keep that mindset in the future.
Yeah.
But instead of over trading and oversizing, I should probably just close it and then go do the foot massage, right?
Yeah,
Rather than
absolutely.
continue trading
Artlist.io.
and then go make it worse and then go get a foot massage, right?
And don't let yourself start getting some sort of Pavlovian effect where it's like every time you lose, you do something nice for yourself. So you start losing on purpose because, man, my feet are sore.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Music licensing reimagined.
Don't do that.
Yeah, definitely don't want to keep losing. So we're just pulling back into this bullish fair value gap right now. But we took out these equal highs that I had marked on at the 66.38 level, and that was kind of my target from the lows there. And now that we've kind of like come up and sort of been rejecting off the opening price,
Artlist.io.
like the 630 opening price. So we could be turning around to go back down. Who knows? Would like to see us get up above the 4.6s for a long. Randy's favorite level.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, I'm not willing to take a trade on ES right now.
Yeah, it's not looking that good currently. This 5-minute fair value gap might hold, but I'm not really liking how long we've been sort of going sideways with all these wicks above.
Artlist.io.
I am gonna call the dealership here real quick, so I might just mute the mic here for a minute. I just need to get the ball rolling on this part.
Music licensing reimagined.
I'm just gonna mute the mic here for a minute. Oh, it looks like we lost Nick, so I'll be back. Sorry, guys.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
I have no idea what's going on with my interwebs now.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Do you know what time about to restore?
Whoa. Loft is still killing it with the options.
Sorry, I'm just on the phone with the
No,
dealer.
you're good.
Artlist.io.
Held that fair value gap real nice.
Yeah, gold's starting to push up a little bit more now too. I got a take profit set in at 41.50. So I may be seeing that within the next day or two.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Yes, Mr. Stewart, he's on the phone with the dealership. Hey, so it's going to be, a royal pain in the butt for him. Probably an hour-long call.
Music licensing reimagined.
Anyone in an afternoon trade?
Artlist.io.
Trader Cat 02. Yeah, it is relatively new. It was started by Randy Baines and Dave and Christine and Thomas a while ago. They asked me to hop on and trade with them a little bit, so I've been doing that.
Music licensing reimagined.
What do you trade? Futures, stock, options? Futures. That's us too. Yeah, we're generally on Monday through Friday.
Artlist.io.
Every day between 9:15, 9:30 every single morning. Lost way too much money with options and then went to futures and lost less. Yep, that sounds about right. So yeah, we're here every day. Dave gets on sometimes Sunday evenings for the 6 o'clock open. I generally don't because I don't want that kind of stress in my life. You started with options? Nice. I've been trading options for about too damn long now. Started off with stocks, did options, mostly selling puts and doing credit spreads. Still do them on a longer time frame, but my bread and butter is futures.
Music licensing reimagined.
Trader Cat, are you trading personal capital or are you using prop firms?
Artlist.io.
Take Profit Trader, they're great. Not enough time on the options I bought. Yeah, that I have zero luck with zero DTE options. Even stuff that's like 1 week out, I just don't like it. It's doesn't give me enough time to roll a position or really let anything play out. The Take Profit Trader is one of my favorites, though. They're I've had consistently good experiences with them.
Artlist.io.
I'm back.
I'm front.
Yeah, Take Profit Traders are pretty good. Just I did mention to some people that you know, it is like you'd probably want to be somewhat experienced to be in Take Profit Trader, just because they do have that intraday drawdown until you get rid of that buffer, right? So
Yeah,
that
you
can
have to build that.
give people trouble, but
You definitely have to build that buffer up.
the payout structure is real nice.
Don't take advantage of that payout structure. Take it from somebody who knows better.
Yeah.
That daily payout is a great way to blow an account. The
Artlist.io.
yeah, just let that buffer build up as much as humanly possible, and then start taking payouts from them.
For sure, yeah.
I blew a couple of accounts with them. Just it's like, oh, I can take daily payouts. Great.
Yeah.
I made $500 today. I'm gonna pull out
Music
250.
licensing reimagined.
No, it's not good. But if you build up a buffer in there and you just take consistent payouts every week, 2 weeks, month, whatever your time frame is,
Yeah.
you can do really, really well with Take Profit.
Trader Cat, which YouTube channel are you in right now then? Because we do broadcast to multiple channels. So we broadcast to Nick's channel, we broadcast to Randy's channel, and we broadcast to my channel, including all of our X channels also. So you're saying it's not totally necessary to always blow accounts? Yeah, I would say so.
Licensing
I mean,
reimagined.
if you can help it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't. Hey, I'm only down $7,900 now in my
All right.
stock and options account. So that's
Nice.
nice.
Looks like you're in my channel, Trader Cat. So
Artlist.io.
I'm pretty sure this is the one you subscribed to back. Are you the Saskatchewan guy? Or no, that was the robot. Never mind. I'm thinking of the other guy. Yeah, I saw you on Sunday night.
The robot.
Yeah, the robot.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, he's an account churning guy, right? Yeah, futures trader guy. Yeah, FSP.
So just a little comment I have about that blowing accounts continuously.
Yeah.
A lot of these prop firms now are putting in place rules against churning accounts. They call it sim farming, and that's what a lot of these people on the interwebs are doing. They'll just take a payout, a max possible payout, blow an account, start over, and do that over and over again.
Yeah.
And
Music licensing
it's
reimagined.
one way to make money if you can play that game that really well, but the prop firms are going to start cracking down on it now, to where if you end up blowing 10, 15 accounts, they'll just restrict your accounts. You won't be able to copy trade with them, nothing.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. I've watched him also. He's he takes a lot of trades. He'll take like 10 paper cuts in a row just to get that one long. And obviously you take enough paper cuts, you're gonna lose that account, right?
Oh yeah.
But when he just has so many accounts, it doesn't really matter. And especially when you become, a pretty large affiliate,
Music licensing
you're getting free
Yeah.
accounts and you're getting this and that, and other people are sort of paying for your accounts, so it's easy for you to just churn them, right?
Well, ain't that nice? Wish I had that ability.
Well, hey, maybe one day let's keep plugging away here.
You know what?
I mean, to
We shall see.
get the bonus of being a live trader on YouTube, right?
Artlist.io.
I mean, we're live trading every single day, at least 5 days a week, and yeah, I'm not seeing anybody wanting me as an affiliate.
Oh, you gotta apply, right? So I applied.
I applied for a couple of them, and they went, nobody watches you. The hell are you doing?
Yeah, you gotta. Some of them are a little more strict. I got into, but like top. I guess because I got referred by Randy also to the Top 1 Futures guys, so they put me in there. But I
Gotcha.
think as long as you have as long as you're consistently putting out content, because we're always streaming, they and you have if you have an X channel and you have an Instagram, and you kind of show them all that, then they'll consider. Lucid accepted me, so. But Take Profit Trader didn't. I tried to get a Take Profit Trader when they rejected it, so I was
Yeah,
gonna try
they
to
did the
get-
same thing with me.
Reimagined.
They're
I,
also big dogs, so
Yeah, I also don't have a huge following. I say the F word too much, and
some controversial opinions, right?
all the opinions here that are expressed are mine, and
Nice.
not
Yeah.
that of YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, or whatever platform you're watching.
Artlist.io.
And I fully admit I'm kind of a dick, so leave it at that.
Hey, Trader Cat. So as an affiliate, they give us a discount code that everybody else can use. We're not supposed to use our own code. So if I ever buy an account through those, I actually use fellow traders discount code, because they frown upon you using your own discount code. So it's kind of because Randy has a code, I typically would use his or Christine's, depending on which accounts. But they don't really give you a discount, but they might occasionally, if you get really successful, they'll start giving you free accounts to give away on your channel, some test accounts or whatever. So I know some of the guys who are really successful, they get a lot of sort of referral fees. They'll kind of give them a bonus by giving them some free accounts that they can give away. So, and possibly free accounts that they could trade also, right?
Yes. There is one person specifically I know that her accounts are just given to her, and they give her live accounts to trade as well.
Yeah.
So, but she also live streams for that prop firm on their channel.
I know who you're talking about.
Oh, I know you know.
And she's
who I'm
an
talking
excellent trader.
about. Oh yeah, and she's
So
been killing it recently.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, she
loves the shorts, right?
she is the short queen.
Yeah, exactly. Use your buddy's code, and your buddy uses your code, kind of thing. Hey, there's Darren. How you doing?
Music licensing reimagined.
I've seen a girl trading live with Tradeify or Top Step, one or the other. Oh, he's on tour. He's on tour.
You know who this is.
Yeah, you know who we're talking about.
Yep. It's Rebecca. Rebecca Trades.
Oh, Darren had a good max profit day trading shorts. Very nice. There's a smoking hot blonde that trades live. I found her the other day.
I mean, okay. Rebecca, Christine, I don't know. Take
Yeah,
your
I'm
pick.
sure there's some other ones that we don't even know about, but
Yeah, I'm sure, but
there's a bonus to being a hot blonde girl. You get some. Darren's locked out and chilling now. Nice.
I mean, it doesn't hurt that they can both trade too.
Yeah, of course.
And if you're gonna watch somebody for their trading content, I mean that's what you should be watching. I was actually I was messing with Christine at one point, and I was like, I can't trade with you on stream. You're too damn distracting.
Artlist.io.
I should be paying attention to the trade here, and here I am looking at the. I think that's awesome seeing women trading. The only one that I am not sure of is Tori Trades. I don't even think she knows what non-farm is.
Music licensing.
She knows what trends lines are though.
And she actually is a good trader. I do not like the way she trades. I would never trade that way. That being said, her results are, yeah, I mean, she's got great results. Like, I would never trade that way.
Well, one thing
She
for
knows
sure
what
is
she's doing.
she's very patient. Like, I think I was watching some video of her, and she's like, "Yeah, it's been 3 weeks since I've taken a trade," because she just waits for those trend lines to break. And so, like, if it's one thing that she's good at is waiting for those setups to like appear, right, and not over trade and get in. So,
and for me, that's great, because that's the one thing that I preach about all the time. Be patient.
For sure.
Make good decisions. Be patient. Sit on your hands if you need to. If you're Lance, do this.
You gotta clip that for Lance.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, she uses her own money. Yeah, she's got. I mean, she has like when she does live streams, she gets like 10,000 viewers. So, you know, she's banking off YouTube and affiliate and she has courses, and so she's got a lot of money in her account for sure. She trades her own money. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about courses for trend lines. And again, I'm not saying anything, bad about Tory Trades. But I don't want a course to learn how to draw lines on a chart.
Right. He said, of course, 90% of them are pervs, because she's a pretty girl. So
yeah, I actually, Rebecca and I are pretty tight. So every once in a while, she'll send me some of the comments that people put in her direct messages.
Oh, I bet.
Holy shit! So if there's any men listening who do stupid shit like message women with bullshit direct messages about how women shouldn't trade and just nasty comments,
wow,
stay in your basement, shut the fuck up,
right,
and keep your opinions to yourself. Because goddamn,
I can imagine.
I had heard about whatever these fucking incel pieces of shit do with women online and like their anonymous comments and whatever, and I always thought it was overblown and exaggerated until I started seeing some of those messages and went, wow. Stuff that if you ever said that to anyone in person, you'd get punched in the teeth.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff. It's good to be a keyboard warrior when you have no consequences, right? You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, no fucking backbone, no consequences, no nothing.
Artlist.io.
But you sure did pick on that young lady real good. Proud of you.
Oh, you keep making money and women separate. Yeah, good idea. Less distractions, like we were just talking about trading with Christine. No.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah. Constant messages about her looks. Yeah.
That's annoying. Like, let's stick to trading here, boys. We're not here to watch some girl on the stream. I mean, if you want to just go watch some girl, like there's a lot of other platforms that those 30 guys can go to watch girls, right? That are expecting that kind of attention. These girls are, traders just trying to make a living, doing their thing. They don't need all that sexual harassment, right? So
absolutely not. And you know what? If you're trying to learn something from somebody who knows something, great. Go on whoever's platform or site most resonates with you. If it's Tori Trades or Rebecca or Christine or Dave or May or Randy or whoever, doesn't matter. But just have a little bit of respect for the people that you're making comments to, because that shit gets frustrating. Don't even think about doing it with me, because I will find you and punch you in the throat.
Artlist.io.
Come right through the computer screen and get you.
I can afford a plane ticket.
So we came right back down to previous day low. Wick through. I have this like trend line here that I drew earlier. Wick through that and finding a little bit of support, but kind of in this area where I'm not that. I probably won't be taking any trades in here. Kind of stuck in the middle of the range now.
So we just blew through the channel for the midnight and the New York VWAP on gold. It's now pulling back to the top channel, the regular VWAP. Let's see if it bounces off of that. I may add to it if it starts going back up.
Nice. You're still in that 6 or whatever 8 long. Thinking of shorting NQ at the VWAP.
Music licensing reimagined.
I mean, at the rate that we're looking right now, it definitely looks like there's a good chance we're going to roll over. But yeah, I would, be careful there, because this could also be the bounce point, right? So maybe wait for some sort of confirmation on that. Not financial advice, but that's what I'd be doing. Like a nice 5-minute closure below or something, right? And possibly a retest
Artlist.io.
would be ideal.
Yeah, a bounce off this VWAP or a break and a retest and then a continuation down. You're looking at NQ or ES?
He was talking about NQ. Yeah.
NQ? Oh yeah. So
similar trade though. They're pretty identical right now.
Reimagined.
It's looking like it might bounce off it.
Czar's in the camp of hoping we roll over.
Smoking that hope dope ain't gonna help.
Well, obviously he's gonna wait. Czar's a good trader, so he's gonna wait for some real confirmation to turn that hope dope into a real feeling.
Czar ain't no dummy.
Yeah. Hey, Aldo. Good afternoon.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, and look at that. We found some nice support on the VWAP. So, like, if you would have, I mean, I don't know how far your stops would be there. Like, if you were to take a long, like, just looking to buy the view or sell the VWAP for the breakdown, could possibly be in a bit of pain already. Not to say that we're not gonna eventually take it, but anyone who saw that breaking down right there and took a short, like they're in a bit of pain right now for sure. Especially NQ. What did NQ bouncing 50 points already?
I just shot off of that VWAP. Now it's going over. It's just broken through the midnight VWAP. So
nice, yeah.
Music licensing reimagined.
All right, Darren.
I'm just gonna
take her easy.
Wait and see what it does with that channel.
Yeah.
So here's something fun for you. I was talking to Austin and Evan and Mike this morning on the Discord, and we're going to look at that hotel, that set of villas tomorrow and Thursday. So if we end up buying that hotel, I'm going to start hosting trading conferences.
Oh, nice.
Doing like I've always said, I'm not qualified to be a trading coach, but I think I would be pretty good with mindset and risk management. So literally just doing trading mindset and risk management. You come down, it would be very small groups because there's only 5 villas on the property.
Okay.
So, and do small group trading sessions and talk about, do lectures on risk management, mindset, when to and when not to trade.
Yeah.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, you're definitely good at all those areas.
Maybe have Austin and Evan come down and do their trade management stuff, things like that.
Reimagined.
Entry and exit points.
Mm-hmm.
And then have you and Randy come down and do all your key levels.
Yeah. It would be fun to speak at something like that for sure.
State? No, neither of us are in a state. We got one. We're both in provinces.
Artlist.io.
That would be cool. What area? Oh, I'm in Costa Rica.
Yeah, I live in Canada, Trader Cat. I'm near Vancouver in British Columbia.
Music licensing reimagined.
There we go. Now we're gonna see. Let's see if we get a nice closure at this below this New York VWAP here. We're gonna see a move lower. A little bit of a, we do have a bullish fair value gap right below it. Let me take a look at the 15. I think there is a nice 15-minute down here too, isn't there? Or we're actually still in a 15-minute fair value gap. I had that one marked off earlier.
Artlist.io.
So
I'm still waiting for that breakthrough or rejection.
Yeah. I would be looking for a 15-minute candle closure below 66.30 on the ES here.
Oh, I'm still on MNQ.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if I'm gonna go take a short here, I want a breakthrough and a retest at 24,578. For longs, I want this to go up off that same level and pass through 24,626.
Artlist.io.
So we have a similar situation on the NQ on that 15-minute. We have a 15-minute bullish fair value gap. So the number on that would be the 15-minute candle closure. Like in the next 5 minutes, if we get a closure below 24,568.
Oh, okay. So not
yeah, it's not that
too
far
below the level that I'm looking at.
Yeah. 68, or is it maybe it's a little bit lower than that, but 66,
Artlist
566 would invert that 15-minute fair value gap. So, and we've been kind of like stuck in this fair value gap now for, you know, what is it, 15, 30, 45, or no, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20-ish, 20 plus minutes.
Music licensing reimagined.
Ooh,
There's my bounce that I'm looking for.
mhm.
Just needs to keep going up. But it is 12:26 p.m.
Yeah,
Volume is down.
quite substantially, eh?
Artlist.io.
So I may be calling it a day, and
I'm ready to call it a day too here. Actually, I got to get ready for that bank appointment and stuff. So,
yeah,
and I'm
I'm
happy
not.
with the day so far.
Yeah, today hasn't been too bad, other than my stock accounts. But
Mhm.
so on that note, I
I was
think
just
today might be a surfing day.
nice. Sounds good. Trader Cat, when you're looking at FVGs, do you use certain time frames? I have a script that shows FVGs for multiple time frames, and it can be a little cluttered. Yeah. So, oh, look at that break there, guys! Holy smokes! Damn.
That was a nice strong break.
Yeah. Looking like we're heading back to the lows here. So typically like all the time frame FVGs can work, right? But like you're saying, it can get a little cluttered, and even if I'm, like I usually just stick to the 3, the 5, and the 15. I just find that those ones tend to be a little more valid, but you can find nice 1 minute 1 minute fair value gaps also. So maybe if you have it on your trading view side, on the chart on the side, and then you can kind of like impose them on your execution chart, and then you can keep the clutter down a bit like that. But just try Nephew Sam's account or FVG indicator, because then it just sets it, it only puts the ones that are like on the time frame that you're looking at, right? Yeah, put it on a separate screen, and then you label it, if you want to label it a 1 minute or a 3 minute or 5 minute or 15, or maybe it's a 1 hour gap from a previous day kind of idea. So, but yeah, it can get cluttered.
Dave, I'll show you something funny here. Hold on. Can you see my screen?
I can, yes. Do you want me to add it to the stage here?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's as much clutter as I ever want on my chart.
Nice.
That's it. That's the
So
entirety of.
Those are that's that VWAP.
VWAP, midnight VWAP.
And
VWAP right here.
Yeah.
And right there.
And then just in between is kind of the no trade zone, or what is that?
That's just the channel between the two. If it stays in that channel all day, which it rarely does, I'll trade from bottom to top or top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
But generally, I'm looking through a breakthrough here, or just a bounce off of those same levels.
Yeah.
So this broke through here. I didn't take a trade. It broke through here. I took a trade, carried it all the way to, I think, here.
Yeah.
And then now, the second candle, if this closes red, I'll take another one down here.
Nice. Yeah.
It's a short.
Yeah, it's very clean.
It is extremely simple, and I don't. If I have too much shit on my screen, I just get overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
I start second guessing what I'm looking at, what I want to do.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, and that's the indicator that you got that you were working on with the Traders Post guy, right?
Yeah, Tom from Traders Post made this indicator. It's called the Midnight VWAP. And yeah.
So it does the midnight and the New York VWAP at the same time?
Yes. And you can change it to, like, if you want to use previous days or London session, whatever it is that you want, you can change the parameters on it, change the time. You can do it, a week back if you want to.
Nice.
So, but that's my one and only indicator.
Nice. Very cool. That's why when I'm always talking about all these other levels and stuff, you're like, oh, hey, that's good to know. That lines up with this.
Well, it's funny though, because every time you do that, like I'll call something based on just these two VWAPs, and then I'm looking at different prices where I've seen price action, or a lot of volume previously. And then you'll start talking about, oh yeah, this fair value gap, this, that, or the other thing, shit that I don't understand even a little bit. Well, a little bit more now that I've been watching Zach's videos.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, I was looking at that for a completely different reason.
Yeah. Cool though. Yeah, I'll have to work on getting that thing working again. I know I copied and pasted it, and then I don't know what I did wrong, but it wasn't working. So, but I know you mentioned I can just download it, right?
You can go directly to Traders Post, get a free account there.
Yeah.
And under your accounts, it will have indicators. Click on the indicator, and you just drag it to your trading view, and you're done.
Nice. Cool.
But yeah, you don't need a paid account with Traders Post. Get a free account. If you do get a paid account, use my code on it, and it'll give you 20% off. Oh, that I do have an affiliate. It's just Traders Post. That's it.
Yeah.
That's my one and only.
I think did you ever post that in the Discord there?
I doubt it.
You should though. Just under the what's it called, the prop firms and discounts codes area.
I'll do that.
Yeah, then you can have it. And then usually I try to pin it. I don't know if you should have the ability to pin the message, which means just like to keep it there at the top. Because I think you with your the coach level, you have pretty much all the controls that you with it. Yeah,
that right there is something I never thought anyone would want, would be to have me as a coach.
Well, like you said, I think you have some good aspects and points of view on trade management, risk management, psychology. So yeah,
I start when people ask me what I do for a living now, I just tell them I'm in the business of making good decisions. That's
nice.
it.
Sweet. Okay.
That's one for the t-shirt. All right, let's get the hell out of here and stop trading today. This is getting stupid. It's already past bedtime.
Really nice bounce off that other fair value gap though. That I had a fair value gap drawn here at 24,495. We found that, and now we're up 40 points from there.
All right.
Yeah. Okay,
Good
guys.
deal.
Thanks so much, Nick, and thanks everybody in the stream. Czar, Trader Cat. I think we had Aldo, and who else? Darren was here for a bit. Keith showed up right at the very start. It's like, oh, well.
Yeah, Keith got in and out real quick.
Yeah.
Your dad was here earlier.
My dad, yeah. So thanks everybody. Have a good day, and we'll be back tomorrow. See you then.
See y'all tomorrow.
See you, Nick.
See you later.